a tough spot. Why put yourself there when you can back up everything on your computer with iDrive? This is the data backup company we recommend and rely upon, iDrive. Their online backup service securely puts your data on their cloud-based servers. So when that day comes and your computer crashes, you know immediately that you have access to your important documents, your emails, your photos and videos, everything you had on your computer. Works with data on your phone and tablet, too. Pick iDrive for computer data backups. PC Magazine has given them their Editor's Choice Award 8 years in a row. Plans start at just $7 a month. Sign up today and get 90% off using the promo code ClayandBuck at checkout. Get iDrive.com. That's iDrive.com with promo code ClayandBuck. One more time, iDrive.com, promo code ClayandBuck. What if you could build a six-figure retirement income with almost half the money saved? You heard that right. Get a discount on your retirement, creating a six-figure income with 40% less than traditional 401ks and mutual funds. Hi, I'm Brett Kitchen, best-selling author and star in a new Hollywood documentary called The Baby Boomer Dilemma. In this film, economists and Nobel Prize-winning PhDs from Wharton, MIT, and Stanford share a strange concept I call the retirement discount. It gives you more retirement income with the same dollars saved, and your money is never at risk if the market crashes. That's right. If the market crashes 30%, you lose nothing. Even people who are on track have shifted money to this new strategy because it increases their retirement income or can allow them to stop working years sooner. So if you're over 50 and want a bigger, better retirement with less money, call to get a free copy of this brand new movie, The Baby Boomer Dilemma, at 1-800-506-2020. This is a $30 value, but when you call today, you'll get it completely free, plus 2 hours of bonus behind-the-scenes footage. I'll even cover shipping and handling, no credit card required. So don't delay, call right now, 1-800-506-2020. That's 1-800-506-2020, 1-800-506-2020.
Mike Lester, as the founder of Talon Wealth, you are a fee-only fiduciary financial advisor, and you always have a glass-half-full perspective. But the economic news is discouraging a lot of us.
Certainly, I think it's going to be tough. We're going to have a retraction in the economy. That's natural. Things aren't always good. They aren't always bad. But there are far too many advisors telling people to hang in there. There are far too many advisors using scare tactics to sell things that, in my opinion, I wouldn't sell my mother an annuity. If they took the time to show you all of your other investment options, I don't think you would choose an annuity. Do a deep dive on your investments and what's likely to happen. You'll be more confident moving forward, and that's what we do in our comprehensive financial plan.
And Talon is happy to do that complimentary. Call 916-545-6000, 916-545-6000, or GuardingYourNestEgg.com.
LLC, investing in stock markets involves the risk of loss, and there is no guarantee that all or any capital invested will be repaid. This performance is not guaranteed future results. California license number 0N00828.
The marketers today, Capital One's chief brand officer, Mark Mantry, weighs in on building loyalty with customers.
Capital One has really worked to create amazing access moments for our customers. We will do soundcheck parties that only Capital One cardholders can get access to, and we can't pull that off without iHeart.
As the #1 audio company, iHeartMedia gives marketers access to the audiences, insights, and data you need to grow. If you're a marketer, go to iHeartResults.com.
Pay to listen. Open your free iHeartRadio app and listen to this station, and you enter to win $5,000. Each day you come back to listen on the iHeartRadio app is another entry. The more you listen, the more chances you have to win. Download the free iHeartRadio app for access to winning like never before.
At SimpliSafe, we've designed award-winning home security with advanced sensors, HD cameras, and now this, 24/7 lifeguard protection, only from SimpliSafe. Now, monitoring agents can see and speak to intruders through our new indoor camera to help stop crime in real time and for fast police response. Get 20% off any new system with Fast Protect monitoring at simplysafe.com/radio. Advanced home security, 24/7 professional monitoring for less than $1 a day. There's no safe like SimpliSafe. Did you know you can get your prescriptions for less at your local pharmacy? You can with GoodRx. It's the free app that can save you money on your medications. Just search for your prescription, choose the pharmacy and the price that works best for you, and then show your GoodRx coupon to your pharmacist at the drop-off counter. GoodRx works at over 70,000 pharmacies, including Walmart, Rite Aid, and Walgreens. And it works whether you have insurance or not. It's easy to save. Next time you drop off your prescription, check GoodRx. To start saving today, go to GoodRx.com. GoodRx is not insurance.
I can't tell you a tornado will strike tomorrow. We have a plan anyway. Go to ready.com/communicate. Make your emergency plan today. Don't wait. Communicate. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
KFBK News Radio, 93.1 FM, 1530 AM.
see, New York Post here has this story. Ex-cop DOD official expects bombshell details of Pentagon UFO recovery to be revealed to Congress. Now, I see this, I'm like, it's always the same thing. It's like, hey, look at this little wiggly line on the screen. Look at this little light that you see for it. You see that there? And that never really convinces me. And I know people, I have my own family members are divided on this. Some believe in extraterrestrial life. I do not. But
What do you think our audience, when we put up a poll, do you think the audience, and here, we have to phrase
we
it,
have to
like,
be specific about it. Right? Do we have true UFOs? Not theoretically, because of course theoretically there could be UFOs.
No, I think the question, I'm just trying to think through in my head, because you said your family, like, to me, your family members have different opinions. I think the way we'd have to phrase it is, do you believe UFOs exist and have visited our world at some point in time? Because I
can sign off on that.
theoretically believe that life would exist somewhere else in the universe, and it's impossible to know one way or the other.
Correct. 100 billion light years away, nobody knows anything, so who cares? We're talking about, has there been impact here on Earth from UFOs ever before, okay? Whether you think they built Stonehenge, or now I'm getting crazy, but you know what I mean? Like, this is the stuff that there's a pyramid, but we want to get a UFO expert on, but we're just talking about how you gotta be, we can have anybody on to talk about politics. We can have a pollster on, it's right, it's wrong, whatever. We hope he's got good credentials, or she does. UFO interviews can get freaky in a hurry, man. It can get off track real fast.
Well, to your point, we know if we have somebody on this show related to politics or pop culture, or like, we kind of have a sense for what they might say. What I was saying is, I would love to have a UFO expert on, but I don't want the third question answer to be, yes, I believe in UFOs, because I've been beamed up into an alien spacecraft and slept with a, alien life form. Like, you don't know where you're going to go, right? Like, I just want a guy or girl who's like, look, I've analyzed this footage, and I think it's more likely than not. Like, I want the real deal guy.
There's definitely weird stuff that people capture on video. I understand. There's unexplained, unidentified. It's not UFO anymore. Now it's unexplained aerial phenomena, right? UAP, I think is what they call it.
Oh, I'm thinking of UFO. We got to stop UFOs sound better. Like,
these are like, remember the Obama administration? They're like, it's not ISIS, it's ISIL. It was like, it's ISIS.
By the way, even in sports, they changed the disabled list to like the unavailable list, because they were like, it's offensive to disabled people. Like, the DL, and now it's like the UL or something, like unavailable list. Like, this is, it's always going to be UFOs to me, just like it's always going to be midgets. Sorry, midgets.
And there was a time, remember the 90s, they were making movies about this? I think, what was Fire in the Sky, which I did not see, one of them. But it was always, for a while, I'm just throwing this out there. I'm not throwing any shade at Colorado or Wyoming. But for a while, it seemed like the only UFO sightings were guys who were like 7 or 8 Michelobes in the hole, who were driving home from the bar, and all of a sudden they were gone for like 12 hours, and the wife was upset, and then next thing you know, they're on like the Maury Povich show. So the credibility wasn't super high.
Well, it is interesting, because you would think if you were an alien life form, you would be interested to check out like New York or LA.
Right? For stops, sure.
I mean, 2 big cities. I don't think there's that many UFO sightings over New York City. I don't think there's that many. I could be wrong. Again, I'm not a UFO expert. I don't think there's that many UFO sightings over LA. Unless the reason why the UFOs get seen in these low population areas is they are aware of the visibility issues, and they're intentionally trying to visit areas that they would be less likely to be seen. Now, the one question that's asked, and if we get a reliable UFO expert, this is what I would ask him. The idea that you could travel like millions of miles without issue, and then you get to Earth and you crash, I really have significant questions about how that could come to pass, right?
I agree. I think if you got the technology to travel at light speed and fly around at supersonic speeds, even when you're here, chances are this is the thing. If you were Mexico, we would know, because then our alien overlords would rule over us.
Yeah. Well, maybe they are. Maybe we got lizard men. But I mean, when you better than Biden, to be honest. When you get to New Mexico, like, you're fine in coming across the entire cosmos, but you get to New Mexico and something happens and you have to crash at Roswell. Like, that's New Mexico. It has like the little green man. That's my one question. Like, you managed all of this difficulty. You got to take a selfie. Play traffic for 1 second. Back in here in Companies looking out for you when they actually upgrade your service and don't charge you for it. There's great news for new and current Pure Talk customers. Pure Talk just added data to every plan and includes a mobile hotspot with each one with no price increase whatsoever. With Pure Talk, it's still just $20 a month for unlimited talk, text, and now 50% more content.
Sanctuary on the U.S. mainland. Co-managed by the Chumash people, the Ocean Preserve would stretch from Cambria in the north to just over the Santa Barbara County line in the south. 7,600 square miles, the expanse 6 times the size of Yosemite National Park. Approval of the sanctuary would put an end to offshore drilling in the area. Swifties packing Amtrak tonight. They're going to the Taylor Swift Eras concert in Santa Clara at Levi Stadium. Greta Gerwig's Barbie expected to add to its massive box office total this weekend.
Hey, Bobby! Hey! He's so cool!
The film is projected to cross the $700 million mark worldwide by Sunday. I'm Brooks Walker. And I'm Phil Farrar.
Now, Sacramento traffic.
Texas KSBK traffic in Sacramento. This is on the Watt Avenue off-ramp from eastbound 15. See a stalled vehicle. This is blocking the right lane of the off-ramp there. Westbound 50 west of the Cap City Freeway, there is a stalled vehicle in which the driver is reportedly trying to push this vehicle out of the roadway. So heads up in the area there. And southbound 5 before Ford Road, we had a metal pole in the 2 left lanes. That has been cleared for the road. Traffic on the 10s every 10 minutes, mornings and afternoons. From the KFBK Traffic Center, Joe Salvatore, KFBK News Radio, 93.1 FM, 1530 AM.
Now, Sacramento weather. Mostly clear tonight, the low 57 to 61, and sunshine tomorrow.
94 to 98, mostly clear tomorrow night down to 58 to 62, then sunshine for Monday, I-92 to 96. I'm AccuWeather meteorologist John Fierica, KFK, Sacramento's News Radio.
Safety privacy policy, terms and conditions posted at textplan.us. Tempting rules for recurring automated text marketing messages, data rates may apply or play. Stop.
Big news, blackouts, regret, shame, trying and failing to drink less or quit. Hi, I'm Jonathan, founder of Warehouse. I know how scary drinking too much can be because I struggle with alcohol misuse for most of my adult life. I also know that it is possible to drink less or quit. And medication use. Now, Trexone is a safe, effective medication that makes it easier to cut back or quit drinking, so you don't have to rely on willpower alone. I started Warehouse to make access to Trexone convenient and private to help people like me regain control over alcohol.
If you're ready to stop drinking or just drink less, text adult to 323232 to get a secure link to Orehouse's private online assessment. Our licensed medical professionals will evaluate your assessment. And if medication is right for you, prescribe it online. We'll deliver your prescription right to your door. No doctor's office visits required. Text the word adult to 323232 to get started today. That's adult to 323232.
Today, Pete Cronin, Chief Brand Officer at Moderna, tells us about the advantages of the speed of audio production affords their growing tech company.
At Moderna, we have a mindset saying that we pivot fearlessly. And I think with audio, you can pivot fearlessly. You can go where the news is and bring in content that perhaps you didn't have a few weeks earlier. It's less 6 months in advance or 3 months in advance when you do a TBC. You're able to create really nimble content, which I think in this day and age, and particularly at Moderna, where we have new information coming out on a regular basis, being able to feed that information to the audio format makes being nimble and pivoting easy.
As the #1 audio company, iHeartMedia gives marketers access to all, from national to local. Every audience, live conversations, trusted influencers, and the insights and data you need to grow. Not just a media company, iHeartMedia is your access company. If you're a marketer, go to iHeartResults.com.
The Sacramento Salsa Festival returns to Old Sacramento Waterfront on September 16th. The Mission Foods Salsa Bar and Contest is accepting new salsa contestant signups. To learn how to compete in the 2023 Sacramento Salsa Festival, visit SacramentoSalsaFestival.com. I'm working in a job that I love.
Because I was given a chance.
To show that my disability
It's only one part of who I am.
For more information, visit whatcanyoudocampaign.org.
Kenny O'Neill, for decades, bringing you the KFVK afternoon news.
Really knows what she's talking about. On KFBK, Sacramento's News Radio 93.1 FM, 1530 AM.
The DeSantis campaign is resetting. I mean, Trump put out a statement. Do you want me to? Yeah, you can read it. You can read the Trump statement in response. Yeah, he writes, "Unholy alliance. DeSantis campaign colluding with Biden's weaponized DOJ to stop President Trump and the MAGA movement." This is from the Trump Make America Great Again email. This is from the Trump team. He writes, "From inception, the DeSantis campaign was doomed. Beginning with a total failure to launch, Ron has warmly embraced establishment rhinos and never-Trumpers. Despite millions of dollars spent to promote his candidacy, Ron finds a way to fall to new all-time lows with every coming poll. Now, amid yet another failed reboot, DeSantis and his establishment handlers have resorted to directly parroting the talking points of radical leftists." And it goes on and on. That's from the Trump PAC, I guess, or the Make America Great Again PAC. But they're trying to finish it off right now. Is what's very clear. They're trying to crush the reset. Never mind the initial launch. That's the plan. Yeah, the Trump team, I think, smells blood in the water, and it's like when you, let's say you're in the sports analogy, because everybody likes to talk horse racing, but in a football game, if you come out and you're down 21-0 early, and I think that's kind of akin to where Ron DeSantis' team is. In the first quarter, because we're still, the first votes are not going to be had until January 15th. The Trump people are basically trying to end it, because I think the reality is, and you can certainly correct me if I'm wrong, I think that the Trump team basically says it's DeSantis or us, and if it's not DeSantis, this thing is over. And effectively, he is going to romp to the nominee. They only have to beat DeSantis, and the Trump campaign wins, and now they think
I mean, they're saying they've already beaten DeSantis, so it's all over. That's the message.
So, I mean, they're not afraid of Vivek Ramaswamy. They're not afraid of Mike Pence or Chris Christie or Tim Scott or Nikki Haley. And to be fair, tying in with this, there is a big Wall Street Journal op-ed from friend of the show, Mitt Romney. That, of course, is a joke.
Yeah, you can't say stuff like people are going to flip out if they think that we're hanging with.
Well, I thought
you're already hanging with Gavin Newsom out on the beach, shirtless, drinking your Chardonnay, buddy. We can't throw Mitt into the mix too.
I presume that everybody knows that Mitt Romney not a bit. If you've never been on the show in over 2 years, odds are that we are probably not monster friends of you. But there was a op-ed that was published in the Wall Street Journal, and I tie it in with this re-evaluation and reset from the Ron DeSantis campaign, saying that basically, according to Mitt Romney, everybody needs to decide on a contender against Trump, and everybody needs to coalesce against him from a donor perspective. That if you don't want the choice to be Trump, then otherwise, what he's saying, and I do think Mitt Romney is correct about this, I'm reading from his piece, there are incentives for no-hope candidates to overstay their prospects. Coming in behind first place may grease another run in 4 years, and to what we've talked about before, Buck, if you lose running for president, you still get to up how much you charge for every book that you write or every speech that you give. And so what he's pointing to is a lot of people will not drop out unless the dollars to support those candidates all dry up and they can't fund their campaign.
There's no incentive for them to drop. And also, this is a very different presidential cycle because if it is, in fact, and I've said this on both sides, if it is Biden, which I think it will be, and if it is Trump, which it certainly looks like it will be from the polls, you are guaranteed to have another presidential election starting in 2020, meaning you're not going to have somebody who's running for, you're going to have first timers on both sides, or you're going to have both.
There will be no incumbent.
Yeah, no incumbent on both sides starting in 2028, the election. It's really going to start in like 2026.
Yeah.
So this is unusual in that regard. It's not like Trump could have 8 years or Biden could have 8 years, depending on how this shakes out. So that means that the secondary candidates are even more incentivized than they would normally be, really no matter how it shakes out for them in the polls, to get their names out there and to build. So that's why you're going to see a lot of these candidates to stay. I'm actually, I thought that there would be, it's interesting. Have RFK Jr.'s numbers moved at all, or is it sort of just stayed static?
He stayed fairly stagnant so far.
Yeah. He had this moment, right? But is there any momentum to it? And I think the answer is that among Democrats, no, because it's just some disaffected Democrats who realize that Biden's absurd and they would like something more interesting and exciting. But I think a lot of the RFK Jr. support, when push comes to shove, will just flip back to Biden because they want to win.
I think they've tried to make a calculated decision to attack RFK Jr. in an aggressive way. And I do think, Buck, there is an element of, until you've been through the fire, here's what I would say in general for Trump. There's nothing that can be said about Trump that hasn't already been said before. So, every attack that can be levied against Trump has already been levied. I bet you would agree. I mean, I don't know what else could be. When you get compared to Hitler in an unfavorable way,